Okay. I see why that knucklehead at Watuga thought my religious beliefs were selfish. Well, because the magnification of the molecular similitude of myself, yeah, lots of things, my DNA, my capacity to intellectually um, uh, I don't know how to explain it, because it's not really me processing information. It's just because I'm faithful and I'm humble. I'm right a lot of the times when they give me a situation. They look at it and they say, "No, it's because of this," and they'll no, say, "Yeah, it's because of that." Okay, and yeah. After watching that thing on Pluto with the yeah, I'm right. Okay. More people that are reliable and people that are unreliable are secretive and don't talk to anybody because they got this great plan and idea and they're going to take over the world. They're like brain, right? And people that are faithful and reliable, Haile Selassie, anything that you do that you acquire from learning, if you use it for selfishness, you negate all the wisdom, right? And so there's a reason why Haile Selassie has prophecy about his life, and more people, prayed to him help, than there is to people that are great scientists that have these great secrets and will rule the world with their great secrets. It's like there are no fucking secrets. Okay, if you've got secrets, it's because you're an asshole that lies or manipulates, right? That's why you don't. That's one of the first things I knew right away when I was in Sierra Vista. His dad said that about the Kennedys. They should have just. I said, Dad, they were politicians at that time, and it's political suicide because politics is manipulating people with lie. And so, if you're completely honest about you're being manipulated by lie, then they'll kill you or they'll destroy you politically, and you can't participate, and they're going to kill you anyway. And then it makes and then they'll make it look like he's a pervert, had sex with his 14-year-old cousin when he was 30 when he got back from the So they'll do all kinds of horrible things. And they take the life story of these people, which is amazing, and they're beautiful and amazingly humbly brilliant people like Sun Yat-sen. With DT Suzuki, they kind of marginalize him into a a thinker. He's just a thinker. Okay, and he's like, no, we're pragmatists. It needs to get done. Here's how it needs to get done. Here's the right way to do it. And that's and he's Buddhist, right? And they're all like, well, I thought Buddhists, and how Buddhists aren't. Um, that's a perception of what people think a Buddhist is. Okay. A Buddhist is a pragmatic person that humbly understands eternity and understands there's an infinite essence that's the essence of eternity. That a pragmatic person will not try to define and then, oh, God's bad and angry today. Or God's, it doesn't, what the fuck? What do you mean? No. Something's going wrong here because they're doing this over there, blah, blah, blah. And Buddhists, they're not excessive compulsive people, and they're not micromanagers. They're just, once you understand things properly, proper authority, and you share that and people understand that, they won't do a lot of wackadoodle, hey, build another car, hey, advertise, hey, talk sexy to it, hey, and then you'll know. It's the greatest thing. And here's why. And you can share your stuff or not. It's like, you're just advertising and have a sexy voice, and idiots will want to go buy the stuff. Maybe they'll. Perhaps he'll meet her once again, and it only cost you a dime, right? And a simple twist of fate, he couldn't find her anywhere. Do you see what I'm saying? God dang. So, rah! Help us! Right, drive the prisons to the ground. You don't have to drive the prisons to the ground. You just have to forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace. Okay. Then you do like Job. You need something? Why are you trying to take it? Okay, did you help work for it? Do you do anything to make sure that, and here's your, okay, you're going to get the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. But the thing is you need to learn how to manage your own emotions and your own desires first. Okay. When you need a couple things like, Say you play basketball a lot, or you do exercise a lot and you need the right shoes, and the shoes have a tendency to wear out real quick. So you need about 4 or 5 pairs so you can consistently keep doing it. And then when you go back and get more, or you learn to make them yourself, or you have a place where you can make them yourself when you have them, when they're made out of petroleum and plastics and stuff, we could find ways to possibly make them better. Yeah. And build them to last. Yeah, that's probably optimal, but we could make them out of recyclable materials. But once you tear them up, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how feasible it is to recycle materials from shoes and stuff like that. Well, we'll see. You know, there's a lot of things, but you should definitely build to last. Share, care, give, and currency, build to last. And then learn how to recycle things efficiently and intelligently so we can keep using similar materials. And, you know, that thing the other day with Donald Trump, God, about the whole thing, if you can't make money off of it, that's the whole thing that has been causing, you know, I said that back in the 1990s, you know, if you make the economy off of saving the ecology, you know, these fuckers will do it. But the economy's not real and the ecology is. So that man is definitely his own death trap, and he sets other people up for death traps. And he's got such an ego problem that the military knows it because they're addicted to what they're doing. And Obama, he's similar. Okay. It's a death trap. He's got ego problems. We got to beat them because if we don't beat them, we can't save the world, you know. Barack Obama is very much like Alan Keyes and what's the other guy's, Huckabee? In 3 days, Barack Obama and the homosexuals are going to take over the world if you don't send me money. In 3 more days, Barack Obama and the homosexuals are going to take over the world if you don't send me more money. In 3 more days. You know, they used to do that all the time. It's like, just forgive debt and trespass, love one, and eternal faithful peace. Those 2 homosexual people over there sodomizing each other to death. Yeah. They'll probably ask for drugs when they're dying from it. Okay. We can't give them drugs. It's against the law. Just, if they're unhappy with the way life is and they want to fuck each other in the death and the ass and then have drugs so it doesn't hurt anymore when they die, you know, that's, guys, it's against the law to commit suicide. No, it's not. It's not against gravity to commit suicide. Okay? It's not against, no. Okay? No, I don't want people committing suicide. I want people to have the hope that they can stand up with me for the Lord's Prayer so life isn't miserable and you feel like shit and you're not poisoned to death in a city saying, hey, you owe me money to live here and then I'll give you drugs and then make you completely numb while you die. And suicide, a brave man runs for Christ to me. You know that's a thing about people saying brave people are, you know, warriors and fighters. And Jesus, is it to be or not to be? The Lord's Prayer or not? A brave man. Why ask you? Because it's the right thing. Don't you love children? Don't you want to be a child that's not sitting around saying, I'll choose suicide? Because suicide is painless? No, it's not. Okay. If my daughter committed suicide or my son committed suicide, I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I would carry that pain with me until I was 104, maybe more. And I would be upset with people that wouldn't stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me that could have much easier than Noah or Emily or Kate or Patrick or Natalie. Okay, or Crummy, okay, or Steph, or Amy and Steffi, okay. So if people that I love and try to help love to understand the value of their life, you know, want to commit suicide, and you have the capacity to not fill stadiums, but to tell everybody, Lord's Prayer, man, it's perfect. A brave man wants request of me. Is it to be or not to be? And I reply to why is me. Why not? Why not be like Jesus, David, Muhammad, Haile Selassie, and Sun Yat-sen, and Confucius, and Suzuki, and myself, and not be the turd bag that you are on TV, trending for money to fuck and fucking for, you know, you can have a nice body because you got all the right places to live and all the right things for it and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean your body is nice. It just means it's a turd bag for killing because you got brain chemical addiction. You're like a sexy Nazi. Want to go to a sex party with all the kids in Stalag 13 and Auschwitz? Bob Crane going to film it. David Rockefeller will be there in spirit with Dr. Seuss and Mel Blanc. What's up, Doc? I killed the wabbit. Killed the wabbit. I killed the wabbit. Okay. Okay. It's not funny. No, it's not. But it might seem like it is. The cartoons, they were kind of funny, but We were fucking so dysfunctional. It seemed funny. They had that one dude who did the joke about Jeff Bezos and they gave you money and all, and he's laughing. These people all get in their cars, which are archaic, and take their fake ass money and they go fill this big arena to hear this idiot walk around and talk shit about stupid shit. And you're like, it's not even funny. No, funny is Natalie. I'm annoying you. No, you're not, because I'm ignoring you. No, you're acknowledging me. That's because you're currently amusing me. The moment you go back to trying to annoy me, I will go back to ignoring you. But I'm annoying you. No, you're not, because I'm ignoring you. No, you're not. You're acknowledging me. That's because you're amusing me currently. The moment you go back to trying to annoy me, that's when I'll go back to ignoring you. But I'm annoyed. It's so funny. But does Andy Samberg know who I am? She's so cute. Oh my gosh. You couldn't ask for cuter. Oh my gosh, no. And you get the Kardashian girls and it's like, oh, come on. None of it's fake. She's cute. Look at the skin is natural because of Ma with and she's got the brown eyes and she's I'm sure Kendall and Kylie would sit there and go, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. She's so pretty, yeah. And she's hilarious. She's extremely hilarious. Yeah, she is. Okay. You don't need to get plastic surgery to pay your bills. All you need to do is just once in a while. Is that it could be me, Lord, growing old so gracefully, right? Once the planet's healthy and there's less stress and there's less toxins and less abuse and less worry and less being stalking and being stalked, and you know what I mean? What invents, let's say it properly, crimes of opportunity for stalking and sexual predation is people, when you have a relationship and you're pretty much together almost all the time, because you're married and you love one another and you truly enjoy one another's company and you're not exploited or extorted or have ego problems going, it's anyone who listens to me sing as it is. I'm going to be a coke addict and screw around on you and write sad songs about it in Shanghai. And do you understand? Cold here in the city, right? And that happens because of group relative accepted fallacies that lead to brain chemical addiction to feel powerful and important and then those defects. And you can be talented, but it can really, like Maurice White, what happened with John Denver, so on and so forth, right? And so the best way to correct that is, a brave man once requested of me, is it to be or not to be? Lori's Prayer, Odelay, all the way, every day, okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Come on, Nana, pow, those motherfuckers, man. They act like shit. Michael Gopin just happened all over that boy's teeth. And who wants to put all that gag and gold? You know how hard that shit would be to clean? Putting gold and diamonds in your face. And what the hell's wrong with you, man? Teeth are teeth for a reason. Are you crazy? Are you dumb, son? You dumb? What the fuck's wrong? What the hell? Come on now. Don't do stupid shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just jump off the side of East Side High if you're going to do that. Kill your brain cells and do stupid fucking shit. What the hell's wrong now? Knock it the fuck off. Okay? Take your horsemen and get the fuck out of here. We don't want no money. Let the money fucking burn. Burn, mother. All it's good for is kindling anyway. You don't want to lose it to wipe your ass because they ain't going to probably give you colorectal cancer, motherfucker. Okay? Then you get your little box with the little fucking cartoon and all that bullshit, right? Okay. Feeling better now? You know me. I have a lot of people praying to me, help, and I help. And you guys, don't help for shit. I've got an ego problem and it takes lots of money to feed my ego problem and lots of sex to make me feel important. I like lots of sex too, but it doesn't make me feel important. It just makes me feel good. Like Halle Berry's supposed to be, pretend to be that lady with the pistachio ice cream with Mr. Hey, can of whoop-up on the phone. If you're not using the phone to share the Lord's Prayer, go fuck your mattress. Okay, have a nice day. Oh, man, Tyler Sheridan, he's such a pussy. He would not come up to my face and say, hey, we're never going to live the Lord's Prayer. But if you can kick my ass, I'll see if I give it a try. Where you running, Tyler? Come back here. Ooh, swollen. Hey, drive that truck with them there $100,000 million horses. Pussy face. You're a pussy face. What do you think? You're Clint Eastwood's queef? Okay, it's Clint Eastwood Canyon, right? Okay, Einstein, that's Copernicus, and that's a dog. Okay, or is it vice versa? I don't know. Okay, Jules and Verne, that's the names of the kids, right? Flying train, going through space, going through wormholes. Just live the Lord's Prayer and stop doing excessive compulsive shit that can possibly destroy us all because you plan on going somewhere else because you know your ego is going to destroy the planet, right? Grow up. The grave man once request of me, what's to be or not to be, faithful love eternally. Who's with me? Well, if I fix the technology just about all by myself, you know, you ain't going to go down in history as one of the most gorgeous people in the world, like Jesus, Daniel, Joseph, Muhammad, and others like me and we. Okay, peace out, man.